Redemption. This is Blake's 7 Series 2, the opener. It does not get much better. Well, actually, the show is amazing, but this is the cream of the crop here. This is like one of the best intros of any show for a season. I love this episode. Spoilers, I'm going to be shilling out big time and gushing over this one. This episode is 50 minutes, 50 minutes. I would probably need 3 times that much to explain how damn awesome everything that happens in this episode is. Obviously, I'm not going to take that much time from you, but I'm going to try to break it down as quick as I can, using, of course, my space system: story, pacing, artistry, characters, enjoyment. Each category gets a score between 0 and 2. 2 is the best you can get in any category. It's all 2s. Starting with the storyline. If you remember from the season finale, the Aurak computer predicted the destruction of a liberator. A liberator. Not the liberator, which comes into play, of course, in this episode where we learn the origin of the liberator, and it is damn fine. This episode could have been a live action. This could have been a theatrical film. They could have made this a 2-hour big budget film. I'd love to see, well, actually I wouldn't love to see it. Sorry. I want to take that back. I was going to say I'd love to see a film of Blake 7, but no, I don't think I would like to see a film of Blake 7. It would have been cool if they edited this into a longer movie. So let me rephrase that. It'd be really neat if someone made theatrical films of the original Blake 7 TV series, the one I'm reviewing, and they mesh them together as one big movie, updated the effects, and put that out with surround sound and all that. That is what I'd like to see. I don't want to see any actor pretend to be Blake or pretend to be Avon, because they're not Avon. Anyways, so, okay, you get the origin of the Liberator, but there's so much more going on here. The people that made it, you thought, oh, they just made it. No, but they've enslaved some people. There's like a war going on with these 3 planets. These guys have this like supercomputer, it's just called the system. But Aurak is not connected to the system, which is great. So these guys take control of the Liberator, which is actually, you find out, is Liberator 2. So it's actually Deep Space Vehicle 2. So there's actually a 1. And they want their ship back. They capture Blake and his guys. Everyone in this episode is great. That's the rough story. There's a lot more going on. I don't want to spend too much time talking about it. If you're watching this video, I'm assuming you've seen Blake 7. If you haven't seen Blake 7, you need to be watching Blake 7 instead of this video, really. But anyway, absolutely loved it. 2 out of 2. The pacing, 2 out of 2. Nail biter. This is my 3rd time watching this, and I was like, oh shit, here we go. Like, I was getting pumped up. I've literally seen this. This is my 3rd time, so I know what's going to happen. But I was still getting excited watching it play out. That's how good this one was, guys. Artistry, 2 out of 2. Yo, okay, the designs of all of these guys, their costumes or their suits are wicked. They could all be action figures. I like action figures. I'm not sure if you could tell. Obviously, Kenner Star Wars is the greatest toy line of all time. And can you imagine Blake 7 Kenner Star Wars? Oh my God, Kenner Blake 7. That'd be like that'd be so good. Yo, oh man, everyone now looks good. They've all got better costumes. Blake's got that fluffy, that puffy arms or whatever. That's like a classic look for Blake. Avon in the leather and the buckles, and oh man, so cool. Jenna's got a neat outfit on. Callie's like, whoa, she's in like the space runway, model runway or whatever. Everything looks amazing. There's a lot of effects. There's a space station now. It feels like the effects have gotten way better. There's some great shots with like weapons too. Like this one slave guy gets hit in the back with this weapon and his like back just incinerates. You're like, holy crap. A lot of stunt work in this one. Explosions. Damn, and this is damn fine stuff here on the artistry department. For the characters, I mean, I wrote notes. I'm not even looking because I don't really need them. The characters, it's a 2 out of 2. Obviously, Avon's the greatest character of all time. Blake is on fire. Villa gets out of these bars. You don't even see him get out. It's just, he just comes out and Avon says, oh, I don't think I can open this lock. Nobody can. You need explosives and all this. And then whoosh, Villa comes in. It's like, hey, I saved you guys. You're like, what? It's like, He goes, those locks are tough, but not that tough. Oh, so great. there's a great part right in the beginning too, where they're watching the Liberator, or Orak's prediction of the explosion of the Liberator. Blake is watching it and trying to figure out, like what happened. And Avon's like, check out the stars behind it. That's the system. As long as we don't go to that system, this won't happen. And he's like, how long have you, known about this? Like, a few hours. It's so great. And like, while the ship is actually attacking them. Like, it's not trying to kill them, but like literally like cables are breaking out of the wall and like trying to attack Blake and stuff. And you're like, holy crap. And he calls Avon. He's like, Avon, I need you. He's like, listen, Blake, I'm busy. He's like, you want come now? He's like, all right, fine. And he comes like, oh shit, this thing's attacking us. It's so great. And I mean, Avon is awesome. He outsmarts the thing. He puts a bomb. I love it. I love every second of this episode. Orak is great. He's like, I don't have time. They're like, Orak, help us out. He's like, I don't have time for your random problems. I'm working on some algorithms. And you're like, we're going to die. He's like, yeah, I'll think of something after. And then he does think of something after, and he's great. It's great. I don't know what to tell you, man. This is like a 10er. The enjoyment factor, of course, is a 2 out of 2. This is a 10 out of 10 super masterpiece episode of Blake 7. Blake 7 is my third favorite show of all time. This is one of the examples of why it is. Look, I love every episode. So you're gonna watch these videos, and you're gonna and look, what's the lowest gonna be? There's never gonna be a really, really terrible one where it's gonna get a really bad score. But this one, when you're comparing it to itself, this one is very high up for me personally. I thought it was amazing. 10 out of 10. If you like Blake 7, please remember to like the video. Consider subscribing to the channel. Check out the classic TV shows playlist. I've got original Star Trek on there. Love it. Got Star Trek Enterprise, not talked about very often, but a very good show. And of course, Blake 7 is on there. And I've also started doing some Wonder Woman, Linda Carter stuff as well on the channel. So please check all that stuff out. Let me know your thoughts on if you don't think this is a 10 out of 10, oh my God, like, what happened? Tell me what happened. And if you think it's a 10 out of 10, then tell me that too, because I'd love to hear that I'm not alone in thinking this is like one of the best. Anyways, that's it, everybody. Thanks for watching. Until next time.